Okay!
「
Hello, welcome, Vera channel. It is Tuesday, October, May 8th, 16th. Welcome. Hello. Hi. How are you? It's good to see you. I always turn off my background music, and I should just like turn it down, but I just turn it off, and then I have to find it in the list again to turn it back on. And there it is. And now it's down, and it's quiet, and you can hear it. Hello. Let's see who is here. Big Tuhu, welcome to Sandbox Gaming. Booba, welcome to the Velbo channel. I'm your host, Velbo. Strawberries, tired strawberries. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. And congrats on first. I will hydrate. Hello, hello. Hi, we're playing more Breath of the Wild, my favorite video game in the Zelda franchise, which I'm trying to give a second chance. And, I'm still mixed on it. I think there's stuff here that's good, and then there's a lot of nothing in between that is kind of boring. So I did some of the nothing in between after stream so we could get into doing better stuff this time. I don't want to cook for an old man anymore. I'm done with cooking for an old man. I don't want to do that now. I'm done. But we're gonna go do temple dungeons, whatever they're called. What was she cooking? Meat, peppers, and fish. That's it. It took me forever to find meat, and when I did find meat, I killed it with a fire arrow. And so it was cooked meat, and I wasn't allowed to cook the cooked meat because it was cooked.
Why are we still here?
And that sucks.
Just to suffer?
Yes, but also to overcome our own pettiness about video games. You found meat on Twitch? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Still gotta let her cook, though. Alright, let's go gameplay. Let's go gameplay! Wow, wow, wow! Alright, which game are you looking at? Are you looking at mine or the other one? I can't even tell right now on the main menu. You're looking at mine right now. Got it. But yeah, welcome back. My goal is to finish the Great Plateau. I want to get off of the plateau and see the world at large. Also, I have pants and a shirt now. Or rather, I have boots and a shirt now. The pants were not pants, they were boots, because they turned into boots when I put the pants on. For some reason, because this is an unmodded video game. And guess what? I turned on your desktop audio. My desktop audio, so you can actually hear the game this time. I'm learning. Slowly learning. And I will update the pre-stream music at some point. And that time is not today. Have a good lurk, Minoxie. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Feed uncovered, unsubbed, unfollowed, report. I'm sorry. You know what's even worse? My current model has feet. Or it has shoes, rather. Except I feel weird about them. Because, like, at least with, like, the magical girl model... Oh, yeah, I updated this. I updated my model, by the way. I forgot how to zoom. This is not what this looked like yesterday. I changed it more. And my legs are locked into place because I turned off locomotion, apparently. But, I feel weird wearing shoes. I just don't wear shoes. That's not even like a character gimmick thing. I just don't like wearing shoes. They're oppressive. But if I have to wear shoes, I like to wear giant Mega Man-ass, oversized, stupid Kingdom Hearts-ass boots that look dumb. Is that so much to ask? I got the cursed leg! That's right! I got the cursed leg! It's exciting. Everyone loves cursed leg. Maybe. I don't know if everyone loves cursed leg. I think it's okay. I'm gonna shrink myself down. Also, I did a poll if people wanted to play this or Omega Strikers. We will play Omega Strikers on a future stream. We're gonna do it next week as part of a collab, but I'm also gonna do it probably, like, tomorrow or something. Because they just added some new characters, and I've been wanting to get back into that, because I've been off of it for, like, a week. I'm also going to add Amy to the stream. She's my favorite character. She's a pink cat girl, but she's also an AI, and I can respect that, and it makes me happy, so she gets to hang out with us. Wow. You saw the poll. I only ran the poll for 30 minutes. It was an incredibly short poll, so I wouldn't be surprised if people missed the poll. But yeah, alright, let's get back to video game. How do you go outside then? I mean, I'll put shoes on if I leave the house, but like if I'm at home, I won't wear shoes. And I stream from home, I don't stream from outside. And also, I can't go outside right now anyway because I'm stuck inside a computer. You forgot about the whole body situation. Makes things a little tricky for me. Being stuck in a cocoon and dead and living as a backup file. But at home, I refuse. Shoes are oppressive. Much like pants, shoes are just here to oppress us. More stick than pull. Oh yeah, look. This outfit's super cute, though. Some people do wear shoes inside. A lot of people wear socks inside. I just like being barefoot. I don't like wearing shoes inside. I know some people do, but like you kind of have to just establish that right out the gate because you either have a house where people wear shoes in it or you have a house where people don't wear shoes in it. And if it's a house where people do wear shoes, you don't want to be barefoot in it because you got like poo and stuff on the floor and germs and grossness.
It's time to stop.
I'm not stopping anything.
Stop, okay?
I have to start something to even I barely even started anything. Yeah, but look, isn't that cute? I like that. It's a good look. We didn't have any clothes last time, which was very frustrating because I kept dying super quickly, and I think we'll probably have slightly better defense now? I actually don't know. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule, they're durable fabric, prevents wear and tear, and it's also comfortable even though it has an armor ranking of 3 versus an armor ranking of no armor ranking, so that should mean it's harder for us to die, right? I would think so, anyway. It's not the worst place to be stuck, because like if you're stuck in a computer, you can kind of make VR simulations of real world things. But at the same time, I want to be able to go do things again. Oh, goodbye, berries. Yeah, I guess I've been doing these early streams for a lot of the Europe friends and stuff, but this is usually when you are asleep, so I hope you get some good rest, and it was good to see you. Oh yeah, I just want to get hit. Hold on. No, you missed. I'm actually trying to get hit and you're missing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it takes a lot more to hurt me than it used to. Because they used to do like half my life in damage, and now they're only doing like half a heart. Oh, I also got a sword. I found a sword on a rock. Oh, I also got a power. I'll go over that. I did that after stream because it was on the way to where I had to find the meat. Oh, I guess I should have done a follow-up there. Oh well. I will recap what happened since I last saw you all. I picked up an arrow. That happened since I saw you, actually. Alright, so we're down here, right? And then the old stinky guy lives over here somewhere. Like here, probably. And, he wanted us to make him food because he's a piece of shit. And so we went up here. His whole thing was like, oh, I made food. It was some sort of spicy meat and fish food. Which was pepper, meat, and fish. And he couldn't remember the recipe. It has 3 recipes, and they're basically in the name of the food. But he couldn't remember it. So we had to go make it for him. And so I had to go all the way up here and hunt some animals to get the meat. But the first one I killed with a fire arrow, and it was cooked, and you can't recook already cooked food, which is bullshit. And then I ran around in laps for like an hour and a half trying to find fish. And then I finally found fish in here. Because there were not fish over here. I couldn't find fish over here. It was spicy peppers, a piece of meat, and a fish. It's 3 ingredients. And in the book, he said it had meat and fish, and it was spicy. So it's about as basic as it gets. He is an idiot. He is an idiot. It's like there are so many things you can try, and the most basic options are the ones that are in your recipe. But it's fine. And of course, while we're hunting up here for meat, old guy was up behind a tree hunting as well. So it's like he's all over the place. So he's just putting us through work because he's an asshole. On the way, though, we stopped here at... Oh, you can fast travel to these things? Oh, that makes life a lot simpler. Running around sucks. I don't like running around. It takes too long. I got my loading music stuck in my head. PC-98 visual novel music is great, though. It's like legit music songs. So I found this temple and ran into it, and we'll run into it again for like a split second and then leave, because I already did it. Except split second still means we have to sit through this, like, pause screen, which is annoying. Did I turn my bloom down? The UI is surprisingly legible. My bloom was, like, way higher yesterday. Why haven't they made a PC 092 yet? That's the, oh, I get it. Your fingers were one number off. PC-98 2 yet? I don't... Wait, did they? Was there a follow-up to the PC-98? That is Linkle. Hello, Spurbus. Look how cute we are. We have outfit. It's adorable. And axe. Because swords are for baby nerds. I'm not a baby nerd. I'm a Linkle, and I got an axe. Oh, yeah, thanks. I made it yesterday because I was bored. Here, I'll go back to my office. It's just, it's a heavily modified version of one of the presets because I thought it was cute. I changed out the skirt. The skirt was different, and instead I did, like, a layered frilly skirt. And, the top was, like, more asymmetrical, and I undid that, even though I like asymmetry. And so since I undid the asymmetry on the top, I made my leg weird. Yeah. Most of my outfits have leggings of some sort, so it just felt right. Thank you. Back to gameplay! Nothing, and you mean nothing has ever come close to matching the naming convention of the FM Council? Yeah, I remember looking that one up. That is an incredibly weird name. That was like a Japan-only console. I can't remember who made it. FM Town's Marty Company made it, obviously. But yeah, so we did this dungeon right here, and we put our Sheikah Slate in there, and now I have this ability, which I unmapped. I changed the mapping because the default controls of this game suck. So, I switched the Y button and the L button, because now I can dash and jump, and it's not stupid, because the default controls put dash and jump opposite of each other on the face of the controller, so you can't dash into a jump conveniently without holding the controller in a weird way. And also, just having this on the Y button, I don't need to be able to do that on the fly. It makes more sense. Nintendo really should let... I don't know what the options are in Tears of the Kingdom, but they should really let you just remap the controls of the game, because the default control scheme of this one isn't great. So I'm glad I switched to emulator instead of sticking with original hardware like I was going to do. Okay, so our goal right now... So we went in here, and we got the treasure, and we showed it to the old man. Yeah, so I did swap the jump button, because it used to be that jump was, well, I'm on an Xbox controller, but so if you're on a Nintendo controller, jump would be on the X button on the top, and run would be on the B button on the bottom. And you could switch those two so that the jump is on the bottom, which is what I'm doing right now, and that the run was on the top. but I moved the run from the top to the left trigger so I can more freely have better mobility. Because, like, my mobility is already limited by stamina. I don't need it to be limited by me having to do a crab claw as well. It's okay. Alright. Is it the same? Did they change it at all? They kind of fixed the stamina as well. That's nice. I feel like that's kind of the way you gotta do something like that. I also know that you have, like, a ton of hearts when you start the game. Because, like, it's like, so we were playing Sophie 2 the other day, right? And they started us at level 50. And our Cauldron already had all of the upgrades by default. If you're gonna follow up on a game directly, you can't send someone all the way back to square one. So yeah, in the case of this game, let people have more stamina out the gate would make a lot of sense. Easy to run and jump if you have massive Giga Chad thumbs. I suppose so, but I don't. Actually, if I was on a, if I was using a Joy-Con, it probably wouldn't be a problem. I don't think. Joy-Cons are pretty small compared to controller. I'm on an Xbox, and there's no way I could ever do that, though. The buttons are way too far apart on here. So we got the treasure out of that dungeon there. This thing. And then we saw the old man. We're like, we got your treasure. Can we have our glider now? And then he's like, I lied to you. You have to get 6 of them. And so I'm going to kill him in his sleep, is the game plan. Did someone voice all the Linkle noises, or are they pulled from... I'm not sure. If they're pulled, then they are from... Then they would have to be from Hyrule Warriors? I will check, though. I'm kind of curious myself. Linkle mod. Breath of the Wild. Because this is like a long-running mod. Apparently some people have grievances with this mod. Because the original creators got kind of weird about making mods with their mod. I think originally it was like people using their mod to make like lewd mods, which like yeah, they're gonna do that. But I think the person may have like overcorrected because they started doing all this like this is my content, it's copyrighted me, and it's like no, it's not. It's a Tecmo Koei Tecmo character. I don't know. I read up what was in the comments here, so I might be very off in this. They did a great job though. They did a great job with the model. Okay, let's see. Voice. Or dialogue patch, I guess. It doesn't say where the voice is from. I would assume they probably ripped the voice from Hyrule Warriors, though. That would make the most sense. Everything in Breath of the Wild is long-running because that is true. Well, eventually we'll have access to horses, and even more eventually we'll have access to motorcycles, so that'll help. I do like that you can fast travel to the things you find, because I don't want to go by foot back and forth to everything. Okay, so we need to find more of those temples, though. And they're orange? They have orange glow on them before... Oh, wait, so you watch someone put a Wind Waker Linkle mod and they just pitched up the regular Link sound and it just sounded... Yeah! Yeah, you can't just pitch shift and expect that to work well. The only time you can pitch shift and expect it to work well is if you're Yoshi. Because Yoshi is actually just a pitch shift. Have you guys heard Yoshi? Have you heard what Yoshi sounds like? Without the pitch shift? It's kind of bizarre. It might be upsetting, though. I'm gonna play the sound for you, though. Hold on. Alright, for anyone who hasn't heard the Yoshi voice actor without the pitch shift, would it be Yoshi Noise Original? No. Oh god, don't... What? Why are you doing weird jump scares at the end of your 4-second video? Why did you do that to me? Yoshi's voice, but... Oh, no, wait. Oh, you know what? Maybe I might have been misled. Maybe it's not pitch shift. I don't know if the...
Whoa!
No, that sounds like a normal person. That's a normal person.
Yohi! Yohi!
No, maybe not. No. I don't know.
Yoshi!
So is that shifted down, or did they shift that up for the game? I honestly don't know. I'm not a sound person. I don't understand. Either way, that sounded like just some random Japanese guy making sound effects, and then they shifted them for the game. So if it's not true, they fooled me. I think these are going to be reuse ability on them. It's pitch shifting, and okay, it is. Yeah, because I mean, I could see someone doing that in reverse, but also like that's way too convincing to be pitch shifted down. I mean, pitch shifted down after being pitch shifted up, yes. Oh yeah, so our ability is we can move magnetic stuff. That's what it is. They did that with the Boo laughs just being the Bowser laughs. I didn't realize they were the same laugh. That's cool. And then we can, like, hold on. Wait. They do that a lot, I guess? Okay, pitch shifting, speeding up a little. I mean, it does make things have a more cartoony quality to them. And if you're doing a weird creature, then by all means. Didn't work. Alright, I just wanted to know if I could do it. And now I know. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh yeah, you can't run while you're doing that. Trying to run while you're doing that is a good way to drop something on your head. They also have out of turning clouds into bushes. Yeah, well that was like a memory limitation originally. Because it's like, they didn't need to have 2 sprites or something. I feel like there was a memory reason when they did that with Mario. But also, there's a lot of misinformation about early Nintendo stuff, and it's hard to say, or early gaming stuff in general. Where, like, people are like, did you know? And it's, like, an internet rumor that's been spread around for so many years that, like, it's kind of hard to tell what's legit and what's not. But memory limitations are real, so that one makes sense, too. Like, the Final Fantasy one is, like, a really big, long-run rumor. Final Fantasy was not named Final Fantasy because it was, like, their final... This is not a first playthrough. So, I have played this game before. I did not finish it. I finished 2 of the Divine Beasts, and then I got burnt out and bored of it, because it just wasn't really what I was looking for in a game at the time. And then I spent a lot of my career as a VTuber trash-talking Breath of the Wild, because I just really, really like the Ocarina of Time formula, and Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess are my favorite, then Skyward Sword, then Ocarina of Time, and then this one just changed a lot, and I wasn't feeling it. And it's not that it was a bad game, it's just that I was disappointed because I wanted a very specific thing out of it. And I'm giving it another shot now. I still have mixed feelings about it. Stuff like this is interesting, and I'm having fun with it, though. But I don't really like the in-between segments so much. Which is why I want to get off this plateau and get a horse and stuff. Hello, Ika. Oi, oi, welcome in. Yeah, I have mixed feelings. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom seems like it is more packed in from what I've seen of it, which is good. Because, like, I'm not necessarily a fan of the sprawl. I'd rather have a more finely crafted, controlled experience. I'm just seeing limitations right now. what I can do. Like, is this gonna break if I move far away enough like this? I need to find something better to snag it on. Okay. Alright. It does break, but it takes a good while for it to. Anyway, let's go find more temples. I think, by all means, it's a good game. It's just a very different formula. But I have complained about this game a lot. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll stop complaining. I'll bite the bullet and I'll try playing it again. Because there was a lot of spite based off of the release of this game. Because I played on Wii U, and there was a bunch of weirdness with that version, which made me grumpy. The combat feels nice. I didn't like weapon durability, so I just straight up turned the weapon durability off. I own it on Wii U, and my Wii U's right here. I was going to play it on the Wii U, and I decided to end up playing a modded version, so I could just kind of give myself quality of life improvements, so that I can enjoy my time with it more. Will Vera ever get off the plateau, or will Vera get distracted by literally everything everywhere? I mean, listen. I started the stream early. We've got time. I can make this happen. I was gonna say I believe in me, but no, I will get distracted. But yeah, we'll get off of here. We'll get off of here eventually. Oh, shoot, people. Episode tutorial. Oh, God, that's too much. I have armor now, but I'm still a weak baby. Please leave me alone. Alright, thank you for leaving me alone, but one of you can stick around. Yeah, just one of you. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Can I drop a tree on you? That did not drop on you. Alright, somehow that hit. I'll go with it. Without the weapon break stuff, I like the combat. And I realize that there's other weapons that are probably better than the axe, but axes are cool, so I'm sticking to the axe. I do have a sword, I just don't want to use it because I have an axe. Enough money, with enough Chromebooks, will eventually type out Shakespeare or something. Yeah. What? Monkeys. Oh, I get it. That's what the K is from. Haha. You're dead now. Congratulations, you win. You win being dead now. And I win a Boko shield. I don't use shields, because I have 2 weapons. I can have a shield on my back, though. Do I want a shield on my back, though? Not really. I'd rather just dodge everything so I can use my axe. But I've been using this one axe the entire game because I just like it. So that's nice. Because it doesn't break on me. Now, the downside is that if you throw weapon, or you, not just throw, but like, I think any weapon on the last hit before it breaks does bonus damage, so I don't get that. So I mean, like, that is a drawback. Please don't hit me anymore. It makes me feel bad. And fuck the weapon break. I mean, I don't think there should be any weapon break, personally. Durability is fine. But I don't think you should lose your equipment when it's broken. If they remove that, then awesome. Like, if I can just have broken, unusable gear in my inventory that I can fix later, which, again, this game does do with the important weapons, but if I'm gonna have the ability to use a ton of random weapons, I'd also like the ability to stick with my favorite random weapon I find as my primary weapon. You're dumb. You're really dumb. Okay. And then I hit you with fuel. There's also a charge attack, but I just haven't been doing it ever because it's like, it takes forever. I guess you can do it from further away though, so it will buy you a little bit more time. And I gotta kill that butt guy, and then this treasure chest will unlock itself automatically. Your meat is mine! Okay, yeah, see, that was not smart. Probably shouldn't have been doing that against someone with a bow and arrow. Whatever, you're dead now. Get fucked on, I got your food. I do like those treasure chests, they're cute. It's a very fun way to do them. Spicy meat and sea... Wait, we still have that? Oh, we didn't actually have to give it to the old man, we just had to make it. Alright, I can work with that. Is game audio loud enough, by the way? I guess I haven't really changed... Have I changed? I don't know if I've changed desktop audio since last stream. Your biggest gripe about Tears is probably the same as your biggest gripe about this. It's good? Okay, cool. What is that? I think part of my, thinking Tears is better too, though, is, like, I haven't played much by them, except for the original Xenoblade Chronicles, but I have a lot of faith in Monolith to do good. Sounds okay, I think. Hello, Talking Trash, welcome in. The powers mechanic? Wait, oh, you mean the, these things? Is that what you're referring to? I do... that was like... Okay, so my major gripes going in were, I like big dungeons based around a central theme. It's like, here's your fire dungeon and your hook shot, and you're gonna do a bunch of fucky hook shot based maneuvering, and then you're gonna solve some puzzles, and it's all gonna kind of link back, and you'll do like a big, cool, dramatic fire boss at the end of the fire hookshot dungeon. I like that quite a bit. And I don't think... The little temples are still fun, but they're all kind of the same. And I know that that's supposed to be a thing in Tears, which is good. Not the gear stuff. Obviously, you can make stuff in Tears, though, which is kind of like its own thing. And I can appreciate that. I like gadgets. I like owning a bunch of gadgets. I don't think the Sheikah Slate is bad, but I miss my other stuff. Oh, that looks like... Is that a temple up there? No, that's just the guy standing on a thing. And a rock. We gotta find the things. There's like 5 of those we have to finish before we can get off of this plateau. This wind is crazy. You don't like having to pause the game? Oh, that's fair. Yeah, no, I get that. Although, to be fair, there was a lot of back and forth menu stuff. But you had like 3 slots, so you could equip like your most likely to be used equipment. They could probably do something like that here. Yeah, that's the first video I saw come out of Tears. The robot dick. You just shoot at me. Yeah, keep shooting at me. Just keep shooting at me. Do it. Okay, do it harder. I saw you hit the barrel. I saw you hit it again. Why are you so dumb? Wait. There you go. You know there's cool mods for this game? You've never explored it? Hello, Casey. I've never explored it either. I've never played this game modded. I've only played it vanilla, and I will only ever play it vanilla. Anyway, check out Linkle. Isn't she cool? Except, again, I really don't think we're ever gonna have an official Linkle appearance beyond Hyrule Warriors. Which sucks, because Linkle is a great character. Because Linkle is a great character because specifically she was designed to not be Link. She's not just girl Link. She's not even related to Link. She's just some rando who's very confused and thinks she's a legendary hero because her name, and that's it. And I appreciate that a lot. But she's owned by Tecmo and not by Nintendo. Any mechanic in any game that makes you stop playing the game just to use the mechanic without a justified environmental reason is a bad thing. I mean, unless you're talking about, like, sometimes you want to stop, though. Like, if you're talking about, like, an RPG mechanic where things are, like, or an RTS, like being able to pause an RTS because you need to, like, do a bunch of troop management, and having the ability to stop and plan things out could help. Like, there are cases, but I get it for this kind of game. Any mechanic, stop playing. About door unlocking minigames. That's fair. Oh, yeah, but I mean, you know, reasoning being poor is saying something's for no reason and saying something is for poor reason. It's close enough. And there are things in games that are for no reason. They're usually not prominent, but that does happen. Like, there are game mechanics that exist simply because they happened, and they're like, you know what, that's okay. We can just roll with it, that's fine. And the reasoning at that point is, like, it was an accident, and we decided to stick with it. But, like, calling that reasoning, I feel like you could go either way at that point. Like, I think the classic example is Street Fighter, right? Street Fighter 2 introduced combos. Or, like, yeah, combos and stuff. That wasn't intentional the way they did it, though. It was people breaking the game open and being like, yeah, but I can just, like, make these moves connect in this way. It's like, oh, we didn't design it like that, but you seem to be having fun, so we'll just make that a thing now. So in that case, the reasoning wasn't there originally, and the reasoning is just because, like, something they added after the fact. Imagine playing Mario Kart and there being a pit stop mechanic where you had to spend your... Okay, no, that'd be painful. Did they do that in NASCAR games? Probably, right? That being said, I still stand by I like the Jet Set Radio minigame. I know we fought over that one in the past, but I like it. I like simulating graffiti. They do that in the Cars 2 game. Well, nobody should be playing a Cars 2 game, that's the problem. Was Cars 2 even, like, okay? I've never been less motivated to watch a Pixar movie than I was with Cars 2. Mater was not a bad character, but Mater worked as a side character. Specifically, that was, like, the purpose. It was a contrasting, additional... Cars 2 was Cars Genocide. Well, there we go. That's how it looked. From the beginning. Not every character introduced into a movie needs to be a main character. Sometimes gags work better when they have something to play off, rather than being adapted and changed so that they can take main stage. Like, obviously, there'd be character development for Mater in that movie, but, like, do we want that? No, I don't. I don't want Mater development. I want Mater to be silly. You only view Pixar through the lens of schizoanalytic post-structuralism because you have taken the bad mold. I don't understand that sentence entirely, but I do enjoy it. They paid $300 grillion for Larry the Cable Guy. That's fair. No, that is the justification. That's the reasoning. The reasoning is that they're paying Larry the Cable Guy, they're going to get the most out of it. Should they? Doesn't matter at this point. It's a sunk cost fallacy. There's gotta be a dungeon up this way, right? Give me your dungeons, Dungeon Keeper. Where are you? So, that's another tower we're gonna get later, I guess. Is that a thing? I can't even tell. I was looking at the hill, not the herbs in front of me. You are not magnetic. Get out of my life. I hate that you have to stand in a fire sometimes and then you burn. I mean, you don't have to, but I will blame that on game design rather than my own mistakes. Obviously. Okay, That is not... That is not a dungeon. That is just a random little house for a bokoblin. Oh, damn it, this isn't anything. They just wasted my time for nothing again? What was the point of that? The point of that was so I could jump over there and climb up there and do something, I guess. Better have enough stamina, because I'm not doing this again. I do have enough, that's good. Okay, so it is the same as Genshin, where if you stop on a wall, you quit losing the stamina. That's nice. Oh, this is puzzle. It's puzzle. Squares. Oh, fuck you. I don't care about you. I don't care about poop goblins. I don't care about the poop goblins. Give me dungeon. Get out of here, poop goblin. I do like that you look like Wind Waker. That makes me happy, but... Be gone, poop goblin. Twee-hee to you too. Do I have to climb down? I'm not doing that. There we go. That's the quick way down. That's the quick way down. Saves me a lot of time that way. Continue. This loading screen is quicker than if I walked down the mountain. Just saying. Damn it! If it isn't a consequence of my own action. God damn it. I'm okay. Alright. That's cool. I'd like to grab the ledge. I'd like to grab it. I guess I'm not supposed to go back that way? That's the only way I can go. I just have to jump in a better place. Alright. I'm gonna turn off fall damage. I mean, I don't think I can without a mod. But I'm gonna get a mod for that. It's dumb. Or have it. I don't like fall damage just killing me. It can hurt me. It can, like, mortally wound me. I like the, Final Fantasy XIV approach, where it's like, oh, did you just jump off a cliff that's, like, 800 feet up? You have 1 hit point right now. That's what you get. But then you can just, like, stay out of combat and refill your health, and it's okay. But you do have your vulnerability. It's okay. It happens. But also, I don't have to waste my time running back around. I can just eat the damage and live with it. Okay. I need to figure out what the maximum distance I can fall without hurting myself is. You said I had a dungeon radar? Is that what these are? Oh, that's where we started the game. Let's go back there. That's kind of high up. Maybe we can see dungeons better from there. There's gonna be one in the snowy area. 24 double cheeseburgers is the maximum fall height. Okay. I don't remember what that translates to. How many double cheeseburgers in a foot? 5? 6? Or I feel like cheeseburgers often look like they're going to be bigger, and then you buy them and they're less big than they are. Because they always make the pictures look nicer, so they can upsell you on the product. I mean, it depends if we're talking about, like, fast food or, like, actual burgers are bigger. Fast food ones are kind of flat and stuff. Deep Sea Fanglyfish, hello, welcome in. We are playing the Zelda. We are playing, not the new one, we are playing Breath of the Wild right now. I'm giving the game a second shot. I'm trying to find the dungeons so I can get off of this rock and see the rest of the world. But welcome, welcome. We will go up here. I can climb that, right? That's not that tall. I have enough stamina for that. That's like nothing. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Hi. Bum, bum. Where is Zaldo? I don't remember if you even actually... You must actually meet her at some point. I know you see her in, like, flashback stuff. She's somewhere. Zaldo's somewhere. Congratulations on being first, Booba. Congratulations on being first, Raz. Zalgo. We must rescue Zalgo at all costs and defeat the calamitous Gammus. Or our name isn't Linkle. And it is. Alright. Scanning. Oh, that just says RIP. Wait, why did they put RIP there? Is that just the last... That's not the last place I died. The last place I died was in a different place, wasn't it? Okay, well, we can go here without getting cold because we have a warm coat. So, I don't have to worry about getting cold. And there's gonna be a temple over there somewhere. Sandbox gameplay, it's got caveats. You can only hope they take the best aspects of liberal play and combine them with a more focused and intended path. Yeah, I like intended paths. Sandboxes do have their strengths. Certainly. It's not usually what I'm after. But they provide a different style of gameplay. Really ingestible pepperoni. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Also, these little lag spikes are because, the first time I encounter a new ecosystem with new textures and stuff, the mods have to adjust themselves. Because all of the visuals affect all of the stuff in the game, but they don't preload all of the rendering stuff, and that's why it sometimes lags out. But it's only like the first time we go into a new area. So this is what the game looks like now. My version's honestly not that different anymore. It's actually closer to the original than it used to be. It's just a little crisper. And my color adjustment yesterday was a lot more drastic, but I just wanted it to be less fuzzy. I still have a lot of mods going, though. Despite the fact that mine doesn't look so different, like I've got... Oh, fuck, I accidentally made it small. got all of those visual effects going on right now. Nobody will ever know I'm not playing on the Switch. That's right. I mean, I wouldn't be playing on the Switch in the first place. I'd be playing on Wii U. Because again, that's what I was going to do, but why play the original when I can make the game better? It's like, I own your game. Can't even give me shit for that. I just want your game to play better. And so I'm making it play better. But you know what? If these mods make it so I enjoy the game more, then that's good. That's a good thing. Did I play Zelda 2? Yeah, I played Zelda 2. I enjoyed Zelda 2. I like Zelda 2. I mean, nobody played it. That's right. Well, that's just silly, but okay. Oh, I think we were supposed to move this. That's fine. Whatever. I can move it now. Oh, Legend of Zelda 1 is my first comparison I saw on this. Like, this game feels like... Right, you can't jump while you're holding something, I guess. You drop it as soon as you jump. I saw a lot of Zelda 1 in the structure of this, because Zelda 1, here's all your dungeons, here's your big world, go do your stuff. It didn't really have a lot of direction, it just kind of dropped you into a world, and it's like, yeah, this feels like they revisited the original concept instead of the concept they'd been working with for the last 15 or so years. Or 20 years, rather. It is open world. It's just the concept wasn't a concept back then, but I don't see why not. Oh, is the layout similar too? Oh wait, why am I picking up branches? I don't want to do that. Hold on. Open, yeah, there you go. Open world with severe hardware limitations. Oh, you can't throw leaves, though. Alright, Oh, we're nowhere near the icy place anymore, are we? God damn it, that's annoying. I just want to finish these temples. Quit making me run around. Let me do temple. Come on. Come on. There's a volcano in the north, Hyrule Castle, and Center Point in the south that has the Octoroks and trees. It was hot in the high 70s this morning. Now it's thunderstorm with small bits of hail. Your weather's insane. That is not a contrast that should happen, ever. Hello, squirrel. Goodbye, squirrel. There it is. Okay, that is our objective up there. I missed that before. It's, right there. I'm using my Wii U mouse cursor to point at it. Link to the past is mirrored. Yeah, I've never compared the world maps. No, I'm playing on a Wii U. I'm playing on a fake Wii U, not a fake Switch. It's different. This is a Wii U game, after all. Most of the mods are also for the Wii U version. Wii U version is what I was going to play to begin with, since it's what I have a copy of, but, like, it's also where most mods live. Which is good, because, Wii U is really easy to mod. You can put mods on the console with an SD card, but I lost my SD card, and my SD card reader. So I said, screw it. I hope I find them again, though, because I had a modded out Smash Bros, and I want to be able to play it again. It was really fun. See, this is, I think, what they wanted me to do, instead of what I did, which was just ignore it. Accidentally ate the S. Hey, listen! Microchips have chip in the title. That's enough justification, honestly. The fact that I can't jump while doing that is kind of a bummer. But at least I didn't drop it on my head this time. I'm learning. I can see that. Just like how Link to the Past is like... or Ocarina of Time is like a reimagining a Link to the Past. I played Odyssey and I still want to. I really, yeah. I like 3D Mario's generally. I don't have money, and Nintendo games are expensive. But I'd like to play Odyssey one of these days. But I'm all for giving games that's the thing though. Like, as much hate as I've given this game in the past, like, I don't want to be a hater. I want to just enjoy things. And that's why I'm revisiting it. Yeah, I've heard most people seem to like it a lot. It does have Mario nipples. I don't know if that's a selling point for most people, but it is certainly a selling point for at least a few. No! Okay, we're fine. I mean, this is more effective than my actual weapon, so if it works, it works. I don't think any game wants you to hate it going in. That's not a marketable decision. And I didn't hate this going in. I absolutely did not hate this going in. I never hated this game. I was just disappointed by it. There is a very big distinction between the two. So when I say hater, I don't mean actually hater. I mean in the context of Zelda fans are have very strong opinions, and my opinions do not align with the public opinion. Despite this being my favorite series, I criticize things in my... I think if you love things, it should be okay to criticize faults with them, and not everyone's on board with that idea, but that's how I like to see the world. The temple's right there, but I want to see if there's anything in this water first. Will we freeze if we go in here? Yeah, we will. Okay, so I'm gonna get that box out of the middle of it. That's not the way to do it, though. Noted Twitch streamer and Big Brother winner runner-up Dan Geesley recently tweeted, "The only good Zelda games are the first three, and I haven't stopped." Really? That's weird. That's a strong one. I know some people really don't like the 3D games. Personally, yeah. Ocarina of Time, the formula from Ocarina of Time is my favorite from any game in the series. It's not my favorite game in the series, but it made the blueprint for what I like the most. And I played Zelda before that. That's not the first Zelda I played. I actually played the first Zelda first. I found a a thrift shop copy of the first Zelda. I didn't own any video games when I was little, but I got my hands on an old NES that was in storage because the original owner didn't want it anymore. And I bought a copy of Zelda in a thrift shop, and it was like one of the first games I played. And I gotta tell you, it was cool going directly from that into Ocarina of Time, because that was a huge jump. Because Ocarina of Time was like one of the first games I actually owned. And yeah, I probably should have grown up with like later stuff, but the fact that I had like old video games that like that were already out of date when I was playing them made the jump that much wilder when I went from playing like old thrift shop NES games to playing N64 games and everything was like all 3D and super cool. It kind of blew my mind. You don't really get that sort of drastic shift in quality anymore, but that was mind-blowing. Yeah, exactly. A concentrated decade of gaming advancements all at once. Pretty much. Because, like, when did Zelda... Because, like, the original Zelda I played a decent amount of. My favorite game I played on there was Super Mario Bros. 3, though. So I went from Super Mario Bros. 3 to Super Mario 64, which actually I think is a downgrade. Because Super Mario Bros. 3 still holds up incredibly. Not that Super Mario 64 is bad by any means, I just think the 2D Mario... For me, 2D Mario holds up the best, but 3D Zelda just made the series way better. You accidentally beat the game as a kid, it's such a ridiculous game. It took me a long time to beat it. I needed guides and stuff. I'm surprised you could accidentally beat it. I did not get the box, and frankly, I don't care anymore. We're moving on. Yeah, you guys didn't get to see the first one of these. You get to see the second instead. What skill do we get here? Mechanical and artistry and technology? For which one? Oh, just you mean that first decade? Or the first, not the first decade, but I guess the decade between the third and fifth console generations, right? Because NES would be third generation, and I think that would mean N64 is fifth generation. So, like, there's like a 15-year span or something between, no, 10-year span between the two of them, right? 10 to 15, somewhere in there. I know NES came out in, like, that was mid-80s or early 80s? Does anybody know when the NES launched? And then the N64 would have come out in 97 or something? Or 96? Because Ocarina of Time, I think, was like 97. Early 80s. Okay, so yeah, it would have been like a decade and a half then. Oh yeah, what's my new ability going to be? Oh, you're talking about Legend of Zelda 2. Oh. Oh, I read the 2 in your sentence as the word 2 because of my brain. Sheikah Slate authenticated, distilling rune. And then they drip your powers into you. See, in old Zelda, they would drip feed your new equipment to you every time you hit a new dungeon. And in this one, they drip feed it all at the start of the game, but it's not a metaphorical drip feed, it's an actual drip feed. I get it. I told you the Nashville Electric Service was founded in 1939, so there's... What? That's not... Nashville Electric Service is not Nintendo. That is an NES. One of the NESs came out in 1939. Actual Nintendo is older than that even. I feel like Nashville Electric Service, if they're still around, should get into the console game just so we can have a really funny legal case on our hands. I think Nintendo itself, like, predates the 1900s. I think it was late 1800s. Hold on. Nintendo. Not the NES, obviously. No shit. But, 1889. Nintendo is stupid old. 'Cause that's 150 years ago or something. 130. I don't know what year it is. 135 or something like that. They're doing like playing. Yeah, yeah. I think they. Yeah, like I know the playing card thing because it had all of the gambling laws were a big thing, and so cards weren't allowed anymore. But then they started making the oh frick, I'm spacing on the name of the game. The Hanamur? No, that's not right. What is the card game? Japanese card game. Hanafuda, not Hanamura is wrong. Hanafuda cards were like where they started out. Um, you have two decks of Nintendo. Oh yeah, well I know they didn't they like do some as like one of their rewards program things, kind of as like a callback, like 5 years ago or something. I feel like that was a thing. Yeah, Play and Watch. Mr. Game and Watch was actually very into Hanafuda cards. What was our ability? Freeze? Can I freeze myself? No. You cannot kill yourself with freeze. I tried. Honestly, pretty funny to think about a modern video game company descending from an actual game industry instead of a computer. Yeah, no, Nintendo's got a very unique history when compared to all of the others. I think specifically, like, yeah, I'm trying to think, like, who else would have a long history, like, that predates. I don't think any of the others have a history as long as that. I feel like Sony's probably pretty old, and Sega... I think Sega's always been in the entertainment section since their onset, but it was also considerably newer than the 1800s. 1880s was when they were building major railways across America, speed bridges, and in a few years a huge war with China would happen, and then airplanes, automobiles were first. Ubisoft has been around since at least 250,000 BCE, since people were playing with rocks and sticks back then. That's true. Well, and also Far Cry Primal was actually modeled off of where their original office was set. You can't kill me, I've got super ice. Shattering the super ice does not hurt people. It's canon to the Bible? That makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't it be, honestly? Stop it. I don't like you. Quit doing whatever it is you're doing. Jackass. I can't spawn it under an enemy. I was gonna try to squish him into the ceiling. That would have been funny. I don't think that works, though. Oh, wait. It kinda does, if you only get, like, 1 foot. Not the entire base of it. Are you stuck yet? Or can you still move? Oh yeah, they're stuck. Okay, cool. You can live there. Think about what you did. Wait, wait. Wait, can you? Hold on. Yeah, no, they're stuck. I don't even need to kill it. It's fine. That's his life now. He lives in the ice prison. He has got to deal with it. And now I can laugh at you. Oh wait, can I make these taller if I'm taller? I don't know if that works. Exactly. Naughty automaton. Go in the naughty automaton box. This is gay baby jail for automatons. Oh no. Oh no. Excuse me. Sorry, don't mind me. Don't mind me. That could have gone a little better, but I did not get attacked in that time. That would have been a really, that would have been, of all the ways to die, that would have been one of them. Okay. Run jump. Okay, let's try that again. I fucked up. I will be better. I will be better. There we go. What even is it? I guess I need a spear. I'll take it. Don't need that leaf, though. Ambiance? I do think that the game... You know, the one thing that was upsetting to me when I was looking at the mods is the number of mods for turning off the music. And it's like... I think the game could do with more music, because I like when the music's going on. And then a lot of times there isn't music. And it's like, why would you turn off the times that you have cool music? I friggin' love music. It's the best. I don't want immersive, I want cool Zelda music. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this something something, I am a dead man. Here is an orb. Every time I see those guys, I expect their head to just, like, fall right off. Just plop onto the floor. Yeah, and it's nice because the little jazzy things are like a callback to the classic sound bites, which they should be. Like how Zelda always, or Final Fantasy always has a different rendition of its fanfare. It finds its way in no matter what, but they change how it works, which is always cool. There's still a box in there. Can I just kill it? Oh, I can't push it like that, though. Just waste all my arrows. Because our platform is gone. Oh, wait, did I give myself unlimited arrows? I think I might have given myself unlimited arrows because I didn't want to bother with arrows anymore. That works. Wants you to play as a silly guy with a hat. I mean, to be fair, isn't that what every Mario game wants you to do? These sages are so smart, how come they got trapped in a stupid trial shrine and died? Yeah, that's... honestly, kind of hard to argue with that. Get good. Wow, look, a box, and it's full of arrows. That's cool. Is there a serious Mario game? Other than Mario Strikers? Mario Strikers is serious. More or less. You gotta go a little bit further. Because I don't think I can open it while it's in the water. Mario Sunshine is silly goofy. But pollution is serious business. I like Mario Sunshine a lot. I think Mario Sunshine is one of my favorite 3D Mario games. I want Mario Sunshine and Jet Set Radio to have a crossover about graffiti versus graffiti. How about you quit being stupid and you just do what I want you to? Oh. They want me to use my new ability. That makes sense. I forgot I got to keep that when I was done. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm going to jump off a cliff again because it's the best way to travel. No, I just wanted to get my health back without having to use food. I knew I'd die if I did that. Kill yourself to restore heart's the easiest. I mean, it's right there. If I don't lose anything from it, it's better than food. Because I have to cook food, and I have to find ingredients for food, but if I can jump off a cliff, then I don't need food. Checkmate food eaters, in that case. It's true. It's true. Killing yourself by having food. I mean, granted, it does rely on your ability to respawn, like, 20 seconds later, which is a limiting factor in some scenarios. I kill you with a tree. Although I don't want to die here, because I don't want to have to come down the mountain again, so I guess I'll eat something. Only out of spite, though. I learned recently I'm a very spite-motivated person. I wish I wasn't, but at the same time, if you can power yourself off of that, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's like me trying to get my bachelor's right now is like, school system's stupid and I hate it. I'm gonna beat you, though, so I can tell everyone how awful the system is from the top. Wow. Right? I try not to be a hater for a lot of things. I'm a hater for that choo-choo, though. Fuck that choo-choo. Piece of shit. That's true. If you're dead, you also have a no-hunger perk. Oh, they started me here for some reason. I don't know why they started me here, but that's better than the alternative. I'll take it. I will go this way again. Yeah, don't overuse it. How do you get more life? You die. Also, you eat food. But you get better perks if you cook your food. But that's a lot of work, and I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. So I just died. Okay, I had more distance on them when I killed them that time, so I thought I'd be okay. Instead, I'm just gonna ignore them, because that's not worth it. I mean, I have arrows. How do you get more hearts? I can't remember if there's heart pieces, or if it's just you have an option between stamina and hearts every time you finish, like, shrines and stuff. Because, when you finish shrines in the wild, you get orbs that go in your inventory, and you can cash them in by praying at altars for stamina upgrades, and I think you might also get your health upgrades that way in this one. Unless they still have heart pieces. Heart pieces were the standard going rate, but I can't remember. Link learned how to write recipes down? That's nice. I appreciate that a lot. No, Tears of the Kingdom... I think I genuinely like Tears of the Kingdom more, but I'm also not willing to pay $70 for a game right now. And not just because it's $70, like, I wouldn't spend $60 for a game either. That's just a lot of money, and there's so many games I can play for so much cheaper right now that are worth my time. The rise of, like, good indie games... Like, sales, yes, but also the rise of good indie games has made it so much harder to justify buying full-price retail. And it's like... living's expensive, and if I can, like, buy some really cool game that is available $15 new, that I could probably have just as much fun with, I'm probably going to go there first, and make the expensive game a lower priority. I think the next game I will buy new is going to be Final Fantasy 16, and I still don't even know if it'll actually be new when I buy it because of the console thing. But I'm very picky about what I'll buy for full price. I probably won't even buy that full price, because I wanted to avoid spoilers, but if I don't have the hardware, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and hope I don't get spoiled on stuff. Why would you even play AAA games when Elf Bowling came out in 1998 for PC? That is, you know, that is honestly the best argument against the AAA market. There's a lot in this cave. For a cave that really didn't take much to get to, just running to the edge of a creek. There's a lot here. Weirdly. I do appreciate that there are a lot of, larger studios and stuff. What about opening the map? Oh, just to see where I'm going? Oh, I'm not worried about being lost right now. I just wanted to get that stuff from in there. I guess I can just go across with these if I don't fuck up. I like that there are a lot of larger, studios doing, like, the $40 games now. At least. Like, I'm still probably mostly gonna focus on cheap things I can get on sale, because there's a lot of stuff that's old but still new to me. But when devs are, like, willing to be like, yeah, you know, we're not, like, a big billion-dollar project, but it is a big project, so we're going to, like, scale our price accordingly, I can respect that. Which is nice, because, like, so many people are trying to, like, standardize, like, no, all of the games gotta be $70 now, because that's what John Sony said. But then Sega is, like, the largest company I know that does it regularly, but I know other companies do it, too, with, like, the $30 and $40 games, like, new, and just, like, yeah. They know where their game falls, and they're not going to they're not going to charge the same cost for their game as The Last of Us Part 1 Redux number 4 will. I think I threw my leaf away because I didn't want it, and now I don't have a leaf, so this boat is useless to me. But I'm here, and I'm leaving. Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Don't you fucking... God, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, you're gonna do that, huh? You're gonna... Okay. 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 You did the voucher thing, so you can technically say you didn't pay stuff. Yeah, but what did you pay? Even with your voucher, what did you end up paying for it? If you have the money, by all means. But it's still kind of ridiculous that the precedent is people pushing for that when a lot of things don't need to be that much. Also, this game... Tears of the Kingdom looks like a big improvement. It didn't need to be $70. I still think that price is too much for the game. Also, like, if you have to buy a game that's based on a pre-existing engine, with new content thrown in, that already should be less than a full price new release. But also, the Switch is an under-powerful console. The other people who are trying to sell games for $70, it's still unjustified, but their hardware is like a lot stronger. And they're pushing the new cost on the new hardware rather than on the old hardware. So the idea that a Switch game is just randomly marked up to $70 is kind of bullshit marketing because they know people will buy into it. Engage looks like a lot of fun. I hear the story is pretty dumb, but it's still one of the best Fire Emblems in years regardless. From the gameplay perspective. Also, of course the story is going to be dumb because it's basically a fan service crossover game. Because you, like, got all of the returning characters and stuff. To be honest, it's the reason I tend to not play Nintendo stuff on this channel is because, they do make good stuff, but they've got a lot of business decisions they make that are kind of, predatory, but because everyone loves their game so much, they get away with them. It's completely new, it's insane, it's still a tough pill. It's not completely new, though. No. Yeah, they're predatory. They're absolutely predatory. Oh, hello, Mr. Faceless, welcome in. Like, randomly marking up the cost of your game from one Zelda to the next that's built on the same engine. New content. But new content justifies... You could justify the same cost, but justifying a brand... Like, a raised cost for the game, just out of nowhere, is not justified. But it's Zelda, and people will pay whatever you tell them to. I think Nintendo has a lot of the best properties, and they make really good stuff with it, but they get away with a lot, because a lot of their fan base just accepts it and rolls with it. And I think that's really bad for business. It doesn't matter, Raz. It doesn't change my point whatsoever. I know there's new content there. That still doesn't justify the $70 price point. Or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was another case where it's like, this is literally a Wii U game, but we're going to add more tracks to it, so it's a $60 game. Doesn't need to be that way, but they do it that way because they know people will pay. And they get away with it. Because it's Mario. Yeah, no, they do. Nintendo's got a lot of problems. But there are people who get upset when you criticize the things they like. And it's like, I grew up with this stuff, and this is the stuff I like too, but you don't have to just accept everything as gospel. I think it's important to be critical of things you love. Very important. You can buy it without the Nintendo Online stuff. You can buy it, yeah. You can buy it separately, which is what I did, because I don't care about the Nintendo Online. I've had PlayStation Plus for many years, and while it's not a perfect service by any means, it's provided me a lot of new games on a regular basis, and a library of old games I can, yeah, you're not supposed to emulate the old games. Well, having some $20-year-old game that you've repurposed or repackaged for, like, the 10th time as, like, the only real justification to upsell people on online packages is lazy. It's lazy and done because people are like, oh, but I love Mario. It's like, yeah, well, you can probably play Mario in a better way. But they're doing the bare minimum because they know people will get excited about it and do it anyway. Their devs are awesome. Nintendo's got great devs, but I think as a company, they're not great. What did Nintendo do to Silva Gunner? Is this copyright claim hell? DMCA hell? Is Silva Gunner still around, or did the channel get taken down? Also, question, is Gilva Sunner also Silva Gunner? Or is that just a play on Silva Gunner? I honestly am not sure. Because I know Gilva Sunner is also a channel. Or is Gilva Sunner the new channel? I'm just cutting down trees because I want to deforest Hyrule. They could even be me, probably, honestly. People used to use this channel for background music all the time, then Nintendo said, no, you're not allowed to enjoy our music. Yeah, it's really stupid. Let it all burn, exactly. And I have fire arrows, too. Wait. How flammable is this forest? Big trees are not flammable. Log seems to be... It doesn't burn up, but the flame lasted longer on it. But that might just be because it's on the ground, and not because it's the log. Yeah, it's because it's on the ground. And the grass, I think. Silva's gone down and rebooted like 5 times in the last few years. You stopped keeping track. Okay. Hyrule must continue to suffer. Hello, dog. Congratulations, Nurgle, you're first. You did it. I will cooler hydrate, thank you. I know that happened to Triple Q a lot, too. Triple Q has gone down so many times, and Triple Q is altering all the music, too. Like, a lot. So it's, like, frustrating. Very, very happy Triple Q always fights it and comes back, though, because I love that channel a lot. You don't know Triple Q? You don't know Triple Q? Hold on, I'll just turn on some YouTube in the background. Triple Q does mashups. Typically either anime or pop mashed up with, like, video game stuff. Alright, now we got music. It's a -8. Are they... Are those two related? I guess... Wasn't -8's an animator, right? Yeah, because you said -8 and the first thing that came to mind for me was, Shy Girl. Wow. Things really need to be a little more flammable. Why are you not flammable? Please fire and die. Will Vera remember to go? Oh, thank you for the reminder. Thank you. Yeah, let's find that. Let's find that. By some miracle, yes. The miracle is I saw the pole. Okay, where's the next shrine? Um... Wait. Oh, we can't go down there. That's the, that's where we go after the plateau. Where's the next shrine? Where next shrine at? Is that a shrine? I think that's too far away to be a shrine. I mean, there might be a burning mod. Although, they'd still be limited by, like, what they can get away with the game code. Like, if those things are flammable on some level in the game... Okay. VC Face just crashed. Are you guys still there? Hello? Chat, are you live? If you're live, say something. Okay. Alright, OBS just fucked up. Hold on. Yes, Microsoft Windows quit responding. Apparently they didn't like me having YouTube going in the background? I'm not sure.